the community in this game right now. That's kind of just something I want to gloss over real quick. Not something I want to gloss over. Something I want to talk about. So yeah, you guys, just for anyone to like, if anyone's watching this and that like is, you know, getting into Apex or whatever, is, you know, like getting into the game or is around it, wants to get into the game, that's over a few things, like as long as it's been, for as long as it has always just kind of had a very negative outlook on everything. I mean, no matter where you go, like if you are in solo queuing, or if you're like just in the game chat, like an LFG server, and you're looking for teammates, whatever, any time, very negative outlook on everything. Fights or doesn't getting in fights, bad in one rank game, and you've had a great session, and then they'll leave. Like, it's the most ridiculous like stuff you'll see, and it's and this is just what I've seen. But like, you gotta remember, like, you as a player, you cannot like, you can't sink to that level. You have to just kind of like, you have to be so thrive in this game to have that mindset to just be like, yeah, you know, if I do that in the game, I gotta learn off it, right? Don't blame. Other thing too, when a game goes wrong, people love to blame. You hear this in any like it applies to the same thing as Apex. Like, if someone like, or if you guys do bad in the game, everyone loves to point fingers. Like it doesn't matter if you were bad, someone else, and explain, oh well, if right? So like stuff like that all the time in this game, and I've seen it way too much. But I guess, you know, people are just gonna do that, like regardless of whatever. Like, and in this game, egos have, like, people's egos in this game. Like, I do understand that. Yeah, sometimes I have a bad, but not as bad as some people I've seen. Like, there's a fine line. There's a very fine line between confidence and ego. Like, fights and be like, hey, like, oh, like, that's kind of confidence. I wouldn't call that ego. That's not, if you're, it gets to a point, like, if you're teammates and are like, oh, team, like, you guys know everything I say, bro, no you're not, or play with me. If you guys hear that phrase at, like, oh, play with me and we'll win the game, like, keep up with me and we'll win the game, I'm gonna tell you 99% of the time, you're not winning that game. Unless you're playing with me. And I can guarantee you that people that are gonna say that, 90% of the time are playing Octane. So there's yeah, so like, oh, stick with me, keep up with me, and we'll win this game, or we'll do good. Just leave at that point. Just like, cause that person's gonna be bad in one game, you're just gonna, or they're gonna be insanely toxic. For that session, but like I said, in this game, you just kind of have to keep like a brick wall mindset, but have from a community standpoint, but standpoint, you should always wins to thrive, and just keep like be willing to learn. Like, if you go down, don't think or start blaming. Just be like, why did we? They're like, oh well, why? Oh, it's because Johnny over there. Yeah, it does. Not that. No. Not that. Well, like, you could always just be like, oh well, if we didn't put ourselves in, then maybe this wouldn't have happened. And this game is literally all level listening. I think everyone knows that. The second you will improve at this game. Like, gun skills is important. Yeah, not as much position. Not as much brain to just be like, this is... The second you get a person with, like, an insane knows exactly where to go, play off, listen to that person. Like, if you can find something, that's what's so hard. It's finding someone like 95% of the time. Right? You gotta have someone, if you can find someone call outs and everything, that's so hard to come by in this game. Like, the hardest thing to come by in this game is someone with, like, a positive mindset towards this game, better, and is also has with, like, a willingness to teach the other players, like, without like harshly criticism, is fine. Completely fine. Like, not taking criticism harshly, generally get that. Like make you better, whatever. And you may one time and you may look back on it and be like, oh well, this guy was the best, you know. Like, do that. Don't be the guy that just rage quits over. That sucks. Well, no, you don't. Just do this. This won't happen. You know. Have a willingness. Have a flexible mindset when it comes to it. That's one of the biggest things I can tell people. So I want people to understand that and know what they should be doing this. That should be how it is. Don't like so stiff-minded, where it's like, oh well, you said I suck, I don't want to listen to you. Right? Like, the guy that's like that. Alright, so next time if I do this, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. That's one of the things. And yeah, this is 95%. You may look. You gotta have intelligence. If you look at someone in the future, are you going to like be or like stuff like that? You know, just kind of just think. Like, is this guy really gonna stay in my call? Stay in the call? Want to play with us? Like, take a look. Because if they don't, then they're probably not someone you should be playing with. It's just the little things that people don't see that kind of just messes things up. Stuff like that happens. Just have a good mindset on it. Like, if people are toxic, I'm gonna go at them. Like, if people are toxic and like they play bad, that's the one occasion where I will get mad at people. That happened earlier today, and yeah. And of course there's Octane too, because all toxic players are Octanes. I've never met her. Doesn't. I've met her. met a toxic player in this game that's not playing Octane. Like, who's your main Octane? Yeah, like, just don't even bother. Don't even bother. Octane's not good, guys. Octane's not good. As of right now, they kind of they pretty much crushed it. Like, he's good for punch down him and be kind of game. Octane's gonna be. But like, oh, I want to push up into a fight. And, like, that might work in your flat lobbies. That may work in your platinum and gold lobbies and in your pub lobbies. It's not gonna work in diamond, buddy. Everyone's 3-stack. Everyone has a fucking. So they're not just gonna let a full team easily pad on them without somebody dying or, you know. Octane's just not useful anymore, dude. We're in a very like defensive kind of meta. We're not very aggro at all. You have Gibby, Watson, and like Alter running around. Castle, Alter, Lifeline. Out. And yeah, you'll have the Maggie's been great in this game. We all know that. But she does what. She's kind of like a mix between both, except you're fortified. Like, just run that. If you want to be out there, tell your Octane. Yeah, if you have Maggie on your team that doesn't want to play Maggie, and I bet you they will. Almost 100% that they will. You know, it's just things like that, just kind of in this game. Just know, guys. Just know. That's my kind of ode at the moment. Because you learn from do I still have, yeah, I still have friends that I can play with on this game. Of course, but there's definitely been some people that are don't realize, like, go wrong, you don't then you know what I mean? Like, it's just so those are just my thoughts. So, just wanted to, you know, know about all that and whatnot. This game's still fun. Don't get me wrong. This game's still awesome. I have something like caught in my throat. That's really weird. Ugh.